Hi, I'm Udi, and I'm going to show you Komodor's cluster health management capabilities. As you know, Kubernetes isn't just one thing. It's a whole ecosystem of distributed APIs, diverse workloads, jobs, operators, controllers, CRDs, add-ons, integrations, you name it. You can think of Kubernetes like you would a human body. When you're sick, a bad doctor would only address the symptoms they see, maybe give you a pill that causes side effects, but a good doctor would go deeper and look into your diet, your lifestyle, your medical history, and suggest a remediation that treats the root of the disease and not just the fever or whatever you're feeling at the moment. That's why when you're thinking about your cluster's health, you can't just look at a plain aggregation of metrics. You need to think of the system holistically and correlate different, seemingly unrelated signals in an intelligent way that enables you to draw actionable insights to not only fix issues, but to really address where they're stemming from and prevent them from recurring in the future. So Komodor is a good Kubernetes doctor, and I will show you why. Let's start with the cluster overview screen, where we can see all of our different clusters in a single place. For each cluster, we provide the metadata and a health score, which is comprised of the workload health and the infrastructure health. Each one is divided into real-time issues, meaning issues that are affecting you right now, and reliability risks, which are potential issues, which, if not addressed, may become a bigger issue down the line. So let's look into this AWS production cluster and see why it's not doing so well. So as mentioned, you can see we have the workload health and the infrastructure health broken down into real-time issues and reliability risks. And we have the most pressing issues flagged on top, so I know what demands my immediate attention. Let's look at the workload health. Here we can see 7 issues. Clicking on either one would take us to the affected service and reveal a full timeline of events. Everything that happened and changed within this specific service would appear here on this timeline. And just by looking at it, I can already see that this availability issue started happening directly after this deployment. So I already have a clue as to what the root cause may be, but I don't have to think that hard because Claudia, Komodor's AI agent, already did the investigation for me behind the scenes and provided a full breakdown of the event, related evidence, so I don't have to take Claudia's words for it, and suggested remediation, which I can take directly from the Komodor platform. In this case, I can either roll back this problematic deployment or edit the config map and set the correct API rate limit. Now going back to the workload health section, let's have a look at some reliability risks. So we have 2 here. One of them is flagged as the high severity, and I would probably want to start with that one. So here we can see that a Kafka service is failing, experiencing exit code 137 out of memory. But Komodor also detected that there are 3 seemingly unrelated services that are also experiencing issues right now. So Komodor does this intelligent correlation for you and tells you those 3 services and the issue that they're experiencing are actually related. They're actually stemming from this Kafka service that is failing. So Komodor groups them as like one single cascading issue and shows you where it's stemming from. And same as before, Claudia provides a full sequence of events, logs to support that conclusion, and a suggested remediation, which again, you can take directly from the Komodor platform. Let's go back to the cluster overview and check our infrastructure health. So here we can see 3 issues on the node level and 2 reliability risks. So let's look at the one that's more severe. And here we can see an example of a noisy neighbor, which is a misconfigured workload that's hogging all the resources from all the other pods on the node, causing them to be evicted. So the symptom is node pressure or pods getting evicted, but Komodor saves you all that second guessing and just tells you explicitly, this is the culprit, these are the victims, this is what you need to do to fix it. In this case, we can either set correct requests and limits for this pod or open a Jira ticket for someone else who can. So to sum things up, in order to maintain your cluster's health and ensure continuous reliability across a large number of clusters, you need to be everywhere, all the time, all at once. And since you can't, Komodor is here to help you extend your knowledge, extend your capabilities across all clusters, and ensure that you're always on top of what matters the most.